Kitchens, as we all know, it is one of the most commonly used rooms in the entire house, especially for the women. They spend a lot of time in the kitchen preparing dishes and all sort of things for the family and nourishing all of us. But due to the poorly designed kitchens, they have been facing a lot of issues, be it a low back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, elbow pain, knee pain, and different type of issues. So here I am, Dr. Vinayak Jyoti from Healing Hands Advanced Physiotherapy Clinic. I am going to explain how you can avoid all these aches and pains working in the kitchen. Let's get started. So, unlike bathrooms, aesthetic is not the only thing to consider when you are working in a kitchen, when you are preparing a kitchen, when you are constructing a kitchen. The countertop is very, very important because you are going to work mostly on the countertop. The countertop, as you can see in the pictures, has to be, very comfortable for your height. You should be able to place your palm on the countertop with the elbow slightly bent. It should not be too high or too low. See, the problem with kitchen nowadays is it is made with a standard height in mind. It is not made exactly for you. Not all of us are same. Some of you are tall, some of you are a little short. So according to your height, the kitchen has to be designed. And now we have spoken about countertop. Now we can also look into different aspects like stovetop height and kitchen sinks or cabinet shelves or appliances that you use it. So now I'm going to take one by one and I'm going to tell you how to design a perfect kitchen for you. Now we are going to the stovetop. Stovetop should always be slightly lower than the countertops. Why? Because on the countertop, if you place the stove and then your vessels comes, it becomes too high for you to work. Like, if you're stirring something or, you're working on something, it will be very cumbersome. You'll be working especially in this thing, or, even if it is straining slightly over a period of time, over the years, you will definitely come with some neck or shoulder pain. To avoid that, the stovetop has to be always lower than your countertop. So next, going to the kitchen sinks. Kitchen sinks are again very important because nowadays what you have seen is kitchen sinks are usually too low. So that, when you're working on it, kitchen sinks especially, you stoop down and you work on it. So you get low back pain very easily. So kitchen sink should be slightly higher. At least the bottom part, you should be able to touch properly without bending much. So if that is taken care of, you are sorted with kitchen sinks. Next, we are coming to cabinet shelves. Cabinet shelves height is very, very important when we are constructing them. It should be easily accessible. At least whatever commonly used things that you are using, masalas, your salt, pepper, and all those things, whatever you're using it most frequently and most often, should be kept in a cabinet shelf, and it should be at an easy height. Next, that you should not keep anything very heavy in the the cabinet shelves, just which is there above your head, and it should not be too high again. It should not be too high for you to reach out to that area. Other little heavy things, you can put it in the drawers below, so you can easily access them as well. Next thing, when we are working on the appliances are commonly misplaced nowadays. Be it oven, be it your dishwasher or refrigerator, everything needs to be, we need to understand how to place them. So dishwasher or your microwave oven should be placed at a chest height. Chest height, when we are placing, what happens is it is very easy for us to take out and take the things from there. Next, we are working on refrigerators. Refrigerators are again very commonly that is also a very common problem. Nowadays, we are getting freezers which is like down in the refrigerator. Those are much better because freezers are not that you're going to use it like very often. Most frequently, the regular refrigerator is used. And there also, you should be able to segregate things according to the usage. If you're using some things more, keep it at a regular height than keeping it lower. Even if you have a regular fridge, you can increase the height by putting some stands that we get, so that it is a little higher and you don't have to bend too much. Next thing that we are looking at is the flooring. Flooring has to be anti-skid. Even if there's a little bit of water falling on the floor, you should not skid and fall. So that is the whole idea. Next thing that we're looking at is lighting. Lighting is very, very, very important when it comes to kitchen, because when there's a good amount of lighting, you'll be able to see things better. Even if there's a little bit of water, you will be able to see it clearly and you will be able to wipe off. It is very good for the cleanliness, because if there's a little bit of extra light, you'll be able to see things more clearly. Next important thing is ventilation. Ventilation is very, very important. Now that the chimneys and all the things are coming, it improves the ventilation quite a bit, and it needs to be cleaned frequently as well. But even if you have a general window, so make sure that your stove is around the window. Window is not too far, so that the whole smoke is getting accumulated in the kitchen. Also consider installing a ventilation fan, which will also improve your ventilation. Whereas there are some conditions, like if you are having a rented apartment, or if you're having constraint of remodeling the whole kitchen, you can still do some small minor changes to improve your kitchen ergonomics. Like you can place a wooden platform to improve the height of the kitchen top. If you can't alter the kitchen top height, you can alter the height of your this thing. If you put a wooden platform under you can increase your height basically. So accordingly, you can do it for the other appliances also. As I have already explained, the best height for you to access things. Apart from that, you can definitely improve the lighting by replacing the bulbs to a higher wattage. We should consider improving your ventilation for sure. Anti-skid mats should also help you to reduce falls, and if there's anything, the light spillage, you will not fall over. These anti-skid mats are easily available on online platform like Amazon and all, or you can find it in the grocery stores also nowadays. And next is you can arrange your commonly used things around you. Instead of having something which is like non-commonly used, you can replace that with commonly used items, and then so that you don't have to move around too much. You don't have to run around the platforms too much, or if your kitchen is too big, make sure that most of the things is available at a certain area, so that you don't have to too much move around. I hope all these things, all these tips that I have given will definitely help you to build your kitchen better, more ergonomic, and you should be able to avoid a lot of aches and pains. Please do like and share this to a lot of people who might be in trouble because of poor ergonomic kitchen. Share it with all the ladies that you know, and you'll be able to help them. Thank you so much. This is Dr. Vinayak Jyoti signing off.